Hi, it's me, Sir Hendrik from Hendrik Academy. In this video, I will explain a necessary topic in mathematics, solutions and graph of simultaneous equations. Before I begin this lesson, please click like and subscribe for this video. And afterwards, take your pen and your notebook and let's study with me. At first, I will explain that this lesson regarding simultaneous equations consists of a quadratic equations and a linear equations. I have to explain this first because in another video I have explained regarding simultaneous equations consist of two linear equations. And next for this lesson, I will explain regarding my interpretations of relations of quadratic equations and linear equations with their inertia points. And afterwards, I will discuss two questions and answer. All right, let's begin with the first interpretation. Simultaneous equations with two inertia points. If two functions or two equations, y equals square x minus 2x minus 1 and y equal to x minus 7, and if we draw this equation, we're going to have one straight line and one parabola graph. And also we're going to find two intercept points if we draw this parabola and this straight line. I will not explain how to draw this parabola and draw this straight line because I have explained how to draw parabola and straight line on my another video. But I will explain how we find the inertia points. Okay, if I write down y minus y equals 0, the implication is this expressions and these expressions we could write down become x squared minus 3x minus 1 minus 2x minus 7 equals 0, because this one y and this one y as well. Okay, afterwards we could simplify this equation. Is gonna be square x minus 3x minus 1 minus 2x plus 7 equals 0. And then square x, negative 3x minus 2x equal negative 5x. Afterwards, negative 1 plus 7 equal plus 6 equals 0. And we could factorizing this equation is going to be x negative 3 negative 2 equals 0. So we're gonna have x equal 3 and x equal 2. Okay, so we already got x equal 3 and x equal 2. Now we're gonna find the inner point. First, this x, if x equal 3, it means this x equal 3 as well. So if this x 3, y equal 2 times 3 minus 7, negative 1. So the first inner point, x, comma, negative 1. 3, comma, negative 1. Sorry, 3, comma, negative 1. X, comma, y. 3, comma, negative 1. And the second inner point, y equal, if x equal 2, it means this x equal 2 as well. 2 times 2 minus 7, and negative 3. So the second inner point equal x comma y, 2 comma negative 3. 2 comma negative 3. Right. Now let me see the graph. 3 comma negative 1 and 2 comma negative 3. This one. 2 comma negative 3 and 3 comma negative 1. This is the parabola graph of these equations, and this is the straight line is graph of these equations, and this is the first inner point and this is the second inner point. All right, next I'm going to move to the next slides for simultaneous equations with one inner point. This is the parabola graph if we draw these equations, and this is the straight line if we draw these equations. This is the linear equations. This one quadratic equations. But I will now explain how to draw the parabola graph, the quadratic equations, and how to draw the linear equations become a straight line. But I will explain how we find the inner point, one inner point of two equations, of simultaneously equations. Okay, if I write down y minus y equals 0, it means gonna be x squared minus 9x plus 14, these expressions, minus these expressions, x minus x, I mean, minus x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, square x minus 9x plus 14 plus x plus 2, 0, square x minus 8x plus 16 plus 0, and x minus 4 squared equals 0. and it means x equal, I'm going to use this space, x equal 4. X only one value, 4. So if x4, it means this x become 4. So y equal -4 minus 2, -6. So the intercept point x comma y, 4 comma -6. This is the one intercept point of simultaneous equations. Let me see this one. Okay, 4.6, the intercept point. Okay, let's move to the next slides regarding these equations. Y equal square x minus 2x minus 1 and y equal x minus 5. If we draw this parabola and this straight line, we can find the intercept point, because these equations are simultaneously equations without intercept point. Okay, if I write down y minus y equals 0, it means this expressions minus this expressions, square x minus 2x minus 1 minus x minus 5 equals 0, and square x minus 2x minus 1 minus x plus 5 square x minus 3x plus 4. All right, it means A equal 1, B equal -3, and C is 4. So discriminant square B minus 4AC. So D equal 9 minus 4 times 1 times 4. 9 minus 16. -7. -7 is smaller than 0, right? It means these equations, these quadratic equations without roots or without value of x. So if discriminant below of 0 or smaller than 0, we cannot find the root of these equations, and the implications, these simultaneous equations without intercept point. Let me see the graph. If we draw this graph and this graph, these quadratic equations and these linear equations, we're going to have the positions of two graphs, such as this one. Parabola positions here and the straight line position here. So there is no intercept point. All right. Now I'm going to discuss how to draw and how to find intercept points of simultaneously equations. For example, y equal square x minus 6x plus 5 and y equal x minus 1. All right. Of course, we need to draw firstly this graph and this graph. Afterwards, we find the intercept point. All right. To draw the graph, as my explanations in my another video, that we need to find the intercept point between this graph and x-axis and this graph and y-axis. Okay, the intercept point between this graph, these equations, and intercept point points consist of 5,0 afterwards 1,0 and 0,5. Yeah, because if x0 y equal 5, if y0 x gonna be 5 and 1. And afterwards we find the turning point. The turning point of quadratic equations is negative b over 2a, comma negative d over 4a. And the turning point of these quadratic equations is 3, negative 4. 1. This for this quadratic equation. And for linear equations, the intercept point IP, the intercept point if x0 y negative 1 and if y0 x equal 1 comma 0. Okay, and afterwards we could draw this graph and this graph. But we're gonna find the intercept point first. Y minus y equals 0. So it means square x minus 6x plus 5 minus x minus 1 equals 0. So square x minus 6x plus 5 minus x plus 1 equals 0. Square x minus 7x plus 6 equals 0. Through factorizing, x minus 6, x minus 1 equals 0. So it means I'm going to use this space. x equal 6, x equal 1. So x equal 6 or x equal 1. If x equals 6, it means this x equals 6. So y equal 6 minus 1, 5. If x equal this one negative 1, y equal, so it means this x equal 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So the first intercept point is x comma y 6 comma 5 and x comma y 1 comma 0, right? And afterwards we're gonna draw. Remember this 5 comma 0, 1 comma 0. Okay. Yeah, 5 comma 0 here. Sorry, this one negative 5. 5 comma 0 here. Afterwards 1 comma 0 here. And 0 comma 5 here. And yeah, 5 comma 0, 1 comma 0, 0 comma 5, 3 comma negative 4. 3 comma negative 4. 3, 1 to 3 here, comma negative 4 here. Yeah, the turning point here. Okay, so that means this parabola, okay, will open to upwards. Okay, now we draw this parabola. This one. Okay, around this. Yeah, but actually the intercept point here. Okay, 5 comma 0. Now we're gonna draw this one, this line, this strike line. 1 comma 0. Okay. 1 comma 0 and 6 comma 5. 1 comma 0. Sorry, this one. 1 comma 0 and 0 comma negative 1. 1 comma 0 here. 1 comma 0 and 0 comma negative 1 here. Okay, we will draw a straight line from here. Okay, now we're gonna find this point. Okay, the first point here and the second point, okay, of the intercept point is 1 comma 0 here, okay, intercept point, and the second point is, let me see, yeah, this one, 6.5, 6.5, the first intercept point, and 1 comma 0 is the second inner point. So this is the second inner point, and this is the first set inner point 6, 5, and this one 1, 0. So 2 inner points. Right. I'm gonna move to the next questions. Solve simultaneously equations. Okay. Firstly, we're gonna find the inner point of these equations with x-axis and y-axis. Afterwards, we're gonna find the turning point of these equations, and then we're gonna find the inner point with x-axis and y-axis of these linear equations, and then draw, and afterwards we find the inner points. Right, now we're gonna find inner point of these equations. If y0, it means the inner point is gonna be 2, 0. You could watching my previous video regarding how to draw the parabola, and afterwards -1, 0, and 0, if x0, 0, -2. Right. So this point is inner point with inner point of these quadratic equations with y-axis, and these points are inner points of this quadratic equations with x-axis. All right, now we're gonna find turning point. Turning point, -b over 2a, it means negative 1 over half, negative d over 4a. Negative d, it means 9, because 1 plus 9 over 4a over 4. Okay. Or I will simplify 9/4. Gonna be -2 quarter. This one. All right. Now we're gonna find the inner points of these equations with x-axis and y-axis. Inner point of this graph, these equations, are if x0, y becomes 7, 0, 7, and if y0, x7, 7, 0. Okay. Now we're gonna find the inner point. Y minus y equals 0. So that means x squared minus x minus 2 minus, I will simplify this one first. This equation is going to be y equal 7 minus x. Okay. So this one, it means 7 minus x equals 0. So we could simplify, become square x minus 2 minus 7 plus x equals 0. So square x, yeah, without x, because negative x plus x equals 0, minus 9 equals 0. I'm going to use this space. X squared equal 9. So x equal 3 and negative 3. And another x equal negative 3. Right? So if x 3, it means this x gonna be 3. So y equal 7 minus 3, 4. And the intercept point x comma y, 3 comma 4. If x equal negative 3, y equal 7 minus negative 3. 7 plus 3 equal 10. So the second intercept point x comma y, negative 3 comma 10. All right. Let's move to draw this parabola and strike line, and afterwards we're going to find this intercept points. All right. Okay. Negative 1 comma 0 here, because the intercept, this graph intercept points with x-axis are negative 1 comma 0, afterwards 2 comma 0, and 0 comma negative 2 with 0 comma negative 2 with y-axis, 0 comma negative 2 here, and 2 comma 0 here. And the turning point, this one, the intercept point. Turning point, a half comma negative 2 quarter. So a half is 1, a half around here, and negative 2 quarter, yeah, around here. Okay, now we're gonna draw this parabola. Okay, and afterwards, this line, the strike line, 0 0.7 and 0.7 and 7.0. 0.7, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 around here, 0.7 and 7, yeah, 0.7 here, and 7.0 here, and 0.7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 0.7 around here, 0.7, and this one 7.0. And we could draw the line. Right. So if we continue to draw going up this graph, this parabola, later this line and this straight line and this parabola are gonna have the intercept point around here, the position. Yeah. So the intercept point -3,10 and 3,4. Yeah, -3,10. Yeah, this one. -3,10. Yeah, around this one 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, around here if you draw. Yeah. You could draw on your notebook. And afterwards, the first one 3,4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 around here. Yeah, actually, if you draw on your notebook, you're gonna find the intercept point between this parabola and this straight line. All right, students, if you have any questions, and if you want to ask me regarding something about this topic, you could send me your message into my email, hendrik.academy21@gmail.com. Thank you for your watching. See you